Hello and welcome back to Simplimath. I'm Reshu, your maths teacher. I have a bachelor's and a master's degree in mathematics, and here I'm helping you cover every concept, every example, every question from every exercise. So when you subscribe to the channel, you get access to all this knowledge, which will help you prepare for your exams better. In this video, we are covering example number 5 from chapter 3, and example 5 says solve the following question that Aftab tells his daughter, 7 years ago I was 7 times as old as you were, and 3 years from now I shall be 3 times as old as you will be. Represent the situation algebraically by the method of substitution as well as graphically. So we have to use the method of substitution and we have to use the graphical method to solve our question. Now let us see how we have to proceed. Now let Aftab's age be X years, alright, and age of Aftab's daughter be Y years, right? So the first statement is 7 years ago Aftab was 7 times as old as his daughter. So let Aftab and let us write here Aftab's daughter, right? So we know at present Aftab's age is X years. So 7 years ago Aftab's age would be X minus 7 years. And we know at present Aftab's daughter age is Y years. So 7 years ago his daughter's age would be Y minus 7 years. Alright. So what are we given? The condition is for 7 years ago, Aftab was 7 times as old as his daughter. So Aftab's age 7 years ago was 7 times as that of his daughter 7 years ago. So now let us solve this. We get x minus 7 equals to 7y minus 49. So this can be written as x minus 7y plus 42 equal to 0. So this is our first equation. Now the second statement says 3 years from now, Aftab's age would be 3 times as that of his daughter. Now let us write once again Aftab and Aftab's daughter. So 3 years from now, what would be Aftab's age? Now at present his age is x, so 3 years from now his age would be x plus 3, and Aftab's daughter's present age is y years, so 3 years from now his daughter's age would be y plus 3. Now we are given that 3 years from now Aftab's age would be 3 times as old as his daughter. So Aftab's age 3 years from now would be 3 times as that of his daughter's age 3 years from now. So now let us solve this. What do we get? X plus 3 equals to 3y plus 9. So I can write this as x minus 3y minus 6 equal to 0. So this is our second equation. Now we have found out two equations which we have to solve to find the present age of Aftab and that of his daughter. And we will use both substitution method and graphical method to find the answer. Now let us first proceed with the substitution method. The step 1 of substitution method is to find the value of one variable in terms of another variable from one of the equations, whichever we find convenient, right? So let us choose equation number 2. From equation 2, let us find the value of x in terms of y. So what we will do, we will take these two terms on the right hand side. So x is equal to 3y plus 6. Let us name it as equation number 3. Now step 2 is to substitute the value of x in other equation and reduce it into a equation in one variable, and that is in terms of y here. So we will substitute the value of x from 3 in equation number 1, right? So let us put this value over here. So what do we get? We get 3y plus 6 minus 7y plus 42 equal to 0. So what do we get? We get 48 equals to 4y. So we get y equals to 12. Now step 3 says substitute the value of, we have found the value of y here, obtained in step 2 in the equation from step 1, that is in this equation, and obtain the value of other variable, that is obtain the value of x, right? So we will put the value of y over here in this equation. So what do we get? X equals to 3 into, the value of y is 12, 3 into 12 plus 6. So this is equals to 36 plus 6, which is equals to 42. So we get x is equals to 42 and y is equals to 12. So this is the solution of the given pair of linear equations, and we assume that x is the age of Aftab and y is the age of his daughter. So the present age of Aftab is 42 years and the present age of Aftab's daughter is 12 years. Find Now let us try to find our solution graphically as well. Now these are the pair of linear equations we had obtained. Now from equation 1, if we start plotting the points, we can see when x is equals to 0, y equals to 6. When x is equals to minus 42, y equals to 0. When x equals to 42, y equals to 12. For equation 2, when we plot the points, when x equals to 0, y equals to minus 2, when x equals to 6, y equals to 0, when x equals to 42, y equals to 12. Now let us plot these points on the graph. For equation 1, when x equals to 0, y equals to 6, so this is this point. When x equals to minus 42, y equals to 0, so it is this point. When x equals to 42, y equals to 12. So it is this point. Now let us connect all the 3 points. So this line is the graph of equation x minus 7y plus 42 equal to 0. Now for equation 2, when x equal to 0, y equals to minus 2. So it is this point. When x equal to 6, y equal to 0. So it is this point. When x equals to 42, y equals to 12. So it is this point. Now let us connect the 3 points. Now this line is the graph of equation x minus 3y minus 6 equal to 0. Now we know that the solution of the given pair of linear equation is the point where they intersect each other on the graph. So this point is 42, 12, right? So the solution is x equals to 42, y equals to 12. Now we assume x to be Aftab's age and y to be Aftab's daughter's age. So present age of Aftab is 42 years and present age of his daughter is 12 years. So this is how you have to solve such questions. If you have any queries, leave them down in the comment section below. If you like the video, subscribe to the channel and share the video with your friends.